Hey guys, welcome back to Just Another Gaming Site. Today we'll be taking a look at the entry-level offering from AMD, the brand new Sapphire Nitro RX 460. I've said this many a times before, but AMD seems to be going all out for the budget-oriented gamer, which in my opinion is a masterstroke. With the RX 460, they're trying to zero in on the eSports crowd, and the Sapphire Nitro RX 460 is a very versatile card that may just prove to be the go-to choice for gamers who are on a very tight budget. The 4GB variant of the card that we got to test came with a 6-pin power connector. However, this card can run directly off the motherboard as well. Basically, I think the power connector is there for people looking to eke out every ounce of performance from the Sapphire Nitro RX 460 via overclocking. If you're just going to be playing games like CS and Dota, you need not worry about power draw, considering the system power draw from the wall was a mere 127 watts. As we all know, temperature has been an issue with AMD since time immemorial. However, Sapphire has gone ahead and managed to tame this problem, as peak temps under full load observed on the RX 460 was 68 degrees Celsius. Not the best, but not entirely unmanageable either. Now onto the benchmarks. The RX 460 was benched on Jags Prime, the specs for which can be found in the description of the video. The main problem I faced during benchmarking this card is that I had no comparable cards to test it against at this price point, as all the 960s that I had tested previously were on my old PC, which has very different specs and was running on older drivers. So I decided to compare it to the 1060, which is, as of now, the cheapest offering over on Nvidia's side. However, bear in mind that the 1060 is almost double the price of the RX 460, and that belong in completely different price bracket. Seeing as how the RX 460 is being marketed as an esports card, I went ahead and tested the card on Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Needless to say, the RX 460 was able to handle that game at Full HD very easily, throwing out an average frame rate of 178 frames per second with all the settings turned all the way up to maximum. Next up, I ran Blizzard's new hero shooter Overwatch on the RX 460. The results here also left me impressed with the card, as I managed to hit an average frame rate of 53 frames per second with all settings set to maximum. You can easily hit a stable 60 FPS on Overwatch with the RX 460 if you just turn down the texture and particle effects settings a little bit. I did not have the 1060 with me by the time I had gotten my hands on Overwatch, so this bench is going solo. I understand that not everyone buying the RX 460 will be binging on esports titles 24/7, so I went ahead and tested a few AAA titles on this card as well. In the Division, the RX 460 came in with an acceptable 32 frames per second at 1080p with ultra presets. This is not bad considering the price of this card and the fact that I was still getting playable frame rates. In Rise of the Tomb Raider, the RX 460 came in with 21 frames per second on an average. These numbers again were reflective of the highest possible graphics settings at 1080p, and you will be able to achieve a playable 30 FPS by turning anti-aliasing and textures down. So at the end of the day, what has AMD given us with the RX 460? Well, in simple terms, what we have here is a fantastic entry-level card. In terms of pricing, the only listing of this exact variant that I have found in India has been on eBay India for Rs 13,990. A few of you may feel that you'd be better off going with a 950 instead of the 460 at that price point. However, consider the fact that Nvidia has declared the Maxwell lineup of cards as legacy, and you will no longer be able to get the maximum benefit from those regular driver updates. AMD, however, has a very good track record of supporting older cards with their drivers. However, their driver game has certainly not been as strong as Nvidia's up till now. At the end of the day, the choice is most definitely yours. I for one, however, would go with the 460 over the 950. Well guys, that brings us to the end of this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and remember to share and subscribe for more awesome content. Also, if you're in the market for some premium PC hardware, head on over to primeabgb.com. This has been Arshishman from Just Another Gaming Site, signing off.